Hello, everyone, and welcome to SmashBoxxTV Game Night number 4. Terry Miller, the disc golf guy, along with are you an official game show co-host? Do we have to change up our titles?
We
or
might
names?
have to. I might. Maybe I'll change underneath of there to game show co-host. You know, we game show host extraordinaires. I think what I'd like to be called.
Clearly.
I can spit it out.
Yes, perfect. And tonight, we're gonna have a really fun group. Let's hope. Yeah, I'm guessing they're going to be pretty fun. We've got Disc Golf Media. Unfortunately, it's a little testosterone heavy, so we're going to have to change that for when we have Media Night number 2. But tonight, we're going to have Disc Golf Media joining us, and they're going to be our contestants. And when thinking about who to have on the show, we've had some great people on here, some great players, some ambassadors. Tonight, these are the guys that are in the trenches, week in, week out, staying up super late, pushing out social media content, pushing out videos for you to watch, running podcasts, websites, all of that type of stuff. So we're super glad to hear some of their insights. We'll see how their humor matches up with some of our top players that we've had over the last few weeks. And so while we're going to go ahead and bring them into the show, I also want to tell you jackbox.tv is the place you're going to be able to go. We'll get you the code here in a few minutes. But first, I think we can go ahead and we're going to introduce everyone into the show. First and foremost, welcome everyone. How you guys doing tonight?
Ooh, good.
Fantastic.
All right, so we're going to start what I believe is in the top corner, or I'm sorry, in the top center of our screen, coming in from Gatekeeper Media. Is that Chris up there? Chris? You want to introduce yourself?
Hello.
Give us a little intro, buddy.
I am Chris. I'm the one half of Gatekeeper Media. I do a lot of the video editing, the graphics, also out there on the camera. So
doing everything. And next to Chris, thank you for joining us.
Well, real quick before we go, another thing. I want to let the audience know you can join in right away if you go to jackbox.tv, put in the code you see up on the screen right now, which I can't see at the exact minute. It is ROSX, and you can join in as well.
Yep.
Well, we'll let the audience get that while we do introductions.
Good call. All right, moving over from Chris. Next gentleman over. Who do we have? Oh, sorry, Joey.
That me?
Yeah,
That's me.
Yeah, Joey's
Hi.
upper right.
That me.
I know. I
Hello,
called you
Terry.
a gentleman, Joey. Yes, go ahead. Give us your intro, buddy.
Hi. I'm Joey. I worked for the Pro Tour last year as a live throw cam. I also do work for Parsave as a throw cam and drone operator and slow-mo editor. And yeah, out of Minnesota.
All right, Joey Tamali. Thanks for joining us, Joey. And just below Joey, at least on the screen I'm seeing, is one of the most famous voices in disc golf and media extraordinaire, Bobby Brown. How you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing fantastic. This is Bobby Cool Daddy Slick Breeze.
We'll add the special effects in post.
Yeah, could you please, add my echo. I am so excited to be on here with these guys. Everybody's hard chargers, hard working disc golf media people, and it's great to see people's faces. I miss you guys so much on the tour. I cannot believe it, especially Glassbone Open is not happening. But anyway, so I miss you guys. So it's so awesome to see faces, and I'm ready to throw down on game night.
All right, buddy. Thanks for joining us, and we'll talk after the show. We'll talk a little bit about the next project in the works for our virtual GBO, which all of us are missing, like you just mentioned, near and dear to our hearts. And below Cool Daddy Slick Breeze, the other medium that we don't have otherwise represented here tonight, we've got photography by John Hollingshead. John, how are we doing tonight, buddy?
I'm great, man. How are you?
Really, really good. I met you a few years ago. You've done a ton of work in Ohio and out on the tour. I think we ran into you at a GBO even a couple years ago as one of the first places I saw you.
2017.
What? Tell everyone a little bit maybe where they could see some of your work or when we might see you again.
Sure. Yeah. My Instagram is my name with a hyphen in between, so it's John_Hollingshead. If you scroll far enough down, you'll see a lot of disc golf coverage there. I've been out of photographing disc golf for about a year or so, but I'm hoping that if Idlewild happens, I will be at Idlewild shooting just for fun. So find that on my Instagram and my Facebook.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us. And for those that have seen, I think one of the first pieces that come to mind, you have tons of great art, photography, artwork, but when people have seen some of the fast edits of like some Philo pieces, those are something that you guys might recognize. That was all John's creation. So
Yeah, definitely.
awesome. And next to John, the guy that we keep hearing and seeing on Friday nights, I'm not going to be your date no matter how much you show up on my screen, Mo. Mahmoud, how you doing tonight, buddy? Introduce yourself.
Ahoy, hoy. I'm Mahmoud. I'm the media manager for the Disc Golf Pro Tour, and yeah, that's what I do.
What type of media you been putting out lately? Because being on the hiatus, I'm still seeing things come out from the Disc Golf Network.
Yeah. We've been trying to put out something unique, like almost every day, whether it's on our YouTube or on the Disc Golf Network. So we just put out an interview with Rebecca Cox a few days ago. We got something really cool tomorrow that I'm really excited for. I don't know if you guys have seen the Dream 18 campaign that we've been doing, but we got 2 players who we have on video playing the entire Dream 18, and we have them going up against each other, so that'll be fun. But yeah, just different stuff every week. And I got my guy Sam Gaddis out in Emporia right now with you, Bobby. He's crushing out different things. So we got some stuff in flat ball. Yeah, we're pumping out content, doing our best.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us, Mo. Hopefully, we get a some kind of appearance by your cat. Do you only have one cat?
I only have one cat,
for
which
now.
is like, yeah, it's my own failing.
I heard yesterday that cats can now contract the coronavirus. So are you okay?
I've never taken it more seriously. It was all a laughing matter until I found out that cats can get it.
All right.
Keep your cat protected, all right?
I want to see your cat in a little mask by the end of the night.
All right,
Yes.
and just below us, hanging out in the middle there, we've got Derek Scull, also of Gatekeeper. Derek, give us an intro, buddy.
What is up, disc golf fans? Thanks for bringing us on, guys. But yeah, I'm Derek. I'm the T camera for Gatekeeper, also the baseline editor, B2B. So I'm the quote unquote face of Gatekeeper Media, so to speak. Way to steal my my spotlight here, Mo, with your cat.
Yeah, Mo.
Here, Derek, I got it. Here.
If your face ain't a
Here's
cat,
Gatekeeper Kitty.
nobody cares.
That's right. That's also his Tinder profile picture, Mose. Who knew?
Wait a minute.
Yes.
All right. It's the kitty cat edition. He's going to find Sebastian.
This is Admiral Adama.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
So
yeah.
say we all.
If Carol Baskin shows up in our other screen, we're all in trouble, all right? All right, folks. Everybody's good to go. Johnny's going to get things ready. All of our contestants are officially registered. Looks like we've got a good group of people out there. Your votes matter and count so much because all of us here as contestants, we vote for each other's best answer, but then it also goes to an audience vote. And if there's one thing we figured out over the last few weeks, it seems like the audience vote carries even more weight than what we think among ourselves.
That's right. So as for those of you that don't know how to play the game real quick, I don't know if you explained it to the audience. We're going to get asked 2 questions. Those questions are eventually going to go up against one of the other players. You get to vote on which one you like the most. A tip to our contestants, play to the audience. All right, are we ready to start?
I have giveaways on Disc Golf Answer Man.
All right, giveaways on Disc Golf Answer Man if Bobby wins.
Ouch.
The best part is they don't know who answers the question until afterwards.
Oh,
Hey-o.
okay.
All right, we're going to hit everybody's in. You should see something on your browser very shortly that will start asking questions.
I'm so nervous.
I know.
You should be. Here
Hopefully
we go,
this-
folks.
Hopefully this works.
I got, like,
should
I
ask
got hands
everyone
ready
2
to go to type.
questions. Everybody is in, and Johnny V's pressing the button. We're just okay. Okay.
It's not doing anything.
Come on, button.
Hey, Dad, I'm on live TV right now.
This ain't TV, homie.
Please
This ain't
tell me
TV.
you're recording this.
Oh god, this is all recorded. All right, I'm gonna try this refresh. We're gonna see if this works.
I don't know
here.
what to tell you guys. I'm living back home. You can't live on the dorm at the dorm on campus
Right,
anymore.
Dad,
So
I'm on live TV.
All right, so we are starting the game. You should start to
Okay.
see a question very shortly on your screen.
I don't see anything.
You'll
Just
see
wait,
it in
just
just a
shortly,
moment.
Bobby.
Sit back and relax, bro. All right.
You're gonna get answered.
I can't relax.
You're gonna get asked
You
2
know,
questions.
Two
to
questions.
answer.
You'll have about 45 seconds to answer them, and they should
No one
be
relaxed for
appearing
so long.
any second.
Yep.
I know the anticipation is killing me.
I am so
yeah, really.
nervous.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
I know. I hope this kicks in here. All right, here we go. Round 1, folks.
Play along at home. Ooh,
I bet you the servers are a little slower today. It seems like everything's just kind of barely moving
Chugging.
along.
just usually this goes quicker.
Points based on the percentage of the players who like your answer. Here we go. I have my
Here we
first
go.
question.
I was really waiting for somebody to do like the Drew Carey and the points don't matter.
Yeah, we've done that before. The audience gets to join in and answer a question. The audience question is briefly describe your imaginary friend.
I'm not seeing anything on mine.
I'm not seeing anything.
I'm still being told to
Okay,
relax.
no.
So
Just
am I.
refresh, guys.
Give it a refresh once, see if that works, and then hit play.
Jackbox for the
All
first
right,
time.
all right.
Yeah,
Oh, I
right,
got
here
a
we go.
different question.
All right.
All
Well,
right,
I guess
that
here we
seemed
go.
that seemed to work for Terry.
I have a different question too.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe because you guys all got it mixed up. Well, if your question is briefly describe your imaginary friend, you are in the audience. right.
No, it is
Right.
something different.
All right, good. Then let's just answer it and see what happens.
Okay. Oh.
Sometimes I think that the longer we have it set up and wait, that the Jackbox just kind of gives up on us. But we'll see.
I got
All right.
16 seconds left. All right.
We got 16 seconds left.
Time to get this party started right.
Bam! Okay, I got my answers in on time.
Bobby's
win?
in, folks. No.
Oh.
We got 5 answers in right now. I feel like I should just do
Oh.
this.
I didn't get to answer my second one. I feel bad.
Well, it'll probably
You know-
take whatever you had left, whatever you had put in there. So the first question, you know you're going crazy when you hear the Rice Krispies say, "If you're eating me, then who am I?" Versus, "We're sticky."
All right. Now everyone can vote on that if you're playing along at home, and if you're a contestant here.
If you're a contestant, you get to vote as well. Our votes, they matter, but not much. The audience is going to determine the winner, more than likely.
And if you are the person that wrote it, you will not be able to vote on your own question.
Oh, Mo taking that one.
Oh.
You get bonus points if you can basically get a majority of the answers from the guests and the audience. There's a quiplash bonus. It would be weird if aliens arrived and the first thing they said was, "Take us to your blank disc molding machine or orange one."
So your orange one. They have a color selection. That's nice.
Let's see. We have 1 second left. The answer that everyone picked. Oh, DG guy getting railed with the orange one. But the audience balances it out a little bit. Scully, congratulations on that one.
Takes a few additional points. Nice. All right. The next question for everyone is, the 1960s Batman was so goofy, one episode saw Batman and Robin fighting Scooby-Doo or an XLR cable. This is definitely a media group.
Somebody's playing the media crowd.
Yeah.
Everyone in the audience is, what is that?
What's XLR?
What's an XLR?
we
What's an
plug
XLR?
those in, people. Those are the
That's this
cords.
cord right here, the big, heavy, thick one. The media.
Oh,
I take the
Lord.
media answer, but Scooby-Doo gets the audience. But it's
Oh.
Wow, so an even split.
But it's an even split. We split it. Way to go, John. You and I, right there.
Yeah.
And the next question is, the Wright brothers' first words after flying for the first time.
Oh man.
Hey, bro, how high can we get? Or get me off this thing.
I actually just read a book about the Wright brothers. It's like a wild, interesting story. You guys should go read it.
Have you been to Kitty Hawk? I went when I was like 13.
I went to the.
That was like
It's
2
pretty
years ago.
sweet.
I went to the Smithsonian. They have an exhibit on it. It's really, really interesting. Get me off this thing.
Oh,
Joey beating
Thanks.
Cool Daddy
Thanks,
Slick
guys.
Breeze. You're not
Play to the
you're not
audience.
invited to GBO this year.
Ouch.
You're out.
All right.
A campaign slogan guaranteed to get you elected president.
Oh boy.
Wubba. And John H did not get that answer in.
Oh.
I was gonna. I wanted to type in Wubba Lubba Dub Dub,
Yeah.
but
Oh, dub, dub.
So
That would have been.
sorry.
I would have liked. I would have voted
All
for
right,
that.
easy points for Mo. All right, a good name for a very cheap brand of whiskey: Death or Snake Oil.
I am not drinking a cheap whiskey tonight. I have a Bulliet,
Nice.
which isn't like high end, but it's like the high end consumer. That's like the best pick and save has at my local grocery store.
And Christopher, you
You
can.
can't get liquor here in Philly.
Oh, really? Is everything still closed down?
Yeah,
Oh, we're
there's
on
state
super lockdown.
stores, so everything's closed.
Oh, that's a long drive then. The name of a very proper and discreet cable channel for adults. SmashBoxxTV with 3 X's or Penthouse. I think I know who's winning this one, at least from the audience perspective.
If you guys would like to play along, you can go to jackbox.tv and enter into the code ROSX.
DG guy, yeah, taking that one. 3 audience members though, not going with you. But
All right, I'll take it.
that looks like a quiplash to me.
That's more like a bitch lash. Anyway, got it.
Hey-oh.
are we allowed to? Are we allowed to curse on this podcast?
Oh yeah,
can do
Mo,
whatever we want.
no FCC here.
All right, the strangest party favors at a bachelorette party would be penis-shaped, streamers, or chocolate. The strangest party favors at a bachelorette party.
I've seen lots of penis-shaped chocolate.
Yeah. How does a penis-shaped streamer even work? Like, it doesn't even make sense.
That would be
super
more
glue.
strange then, right?
All right,
Yeah,
Mo, I want you to go to Alibaba.com and look up penis-shaped streamer and see what you get. That's a pretty
Cool.
close one.
just barely outvoted there, Cool Daddy Slick Breeze.
Yeah, right.
Scully takes it. Again, jackbox.tv with the code ROSX.
Our current scores right now in the lead: Mo, followed by DG Guy and J to the
Dang.
V.
All right.
Round 2, same concept. Points are doubled.
Maybe.
Except for the points don't matter.
That's
They
right.
don't.
Points don't matter. We're all winners here. The audience's question coming up in just a moment. This is the audience play along. Their question is the first inductee of the A-Hole Hall of Fame.
Terry, what?
Carol-
Type it. Don't say it.
Carol Baskins. Hmm. Is when everyone's quiet and they're focusing on their questions.
Questions are so
Yeah, my
weird.
own answers.
I know.
These
It's best.
really
when you-
hard to answer.
I know some of these are a little odd. Wow,
As
Terry's-
long as it amuses me, I already won.
I know, Terry. This is why he comes every
Oh,
Thursday, is so he can amuse himself.
Oh, I skipped that one.
It is, again, folks, jackbox.tv. If you want to play along.
We had a really good suggestion on the board that next week we try to line up as many female players as possible.
I'm good
Having
with that.
all women except for us. Well, all women.
Girls' night.
That's right, girls'
Girls' night.
And we're invited.
Along with their streamers. All right. The ultra rich have a spoon specifically for when blank is served. Spoons? You peasant, question you? Or the 99%?
These are both good.
Yeah, they are. None of them are mine. I'm not that smart.
No, we know. You didn't have to tell anyone.
I've got a couple wins under my belt, Terry Miller, just like you.
Man,
Barely.
Oh, the peasant wins.
I thought for sure I was going to get it.
Nice.
Nice job,
Damn,
Mo.
I'm
That means
sorry.
Mo gets more points.
Mo
It's
might
Mo
not
get
fair
more
because
points.
I think Mo's wife is there whispering really smart things in
Yeah,
his ear.
She's so much smarter than me.
I know,
It's
you-
really.
The weirdest image results when you search for "What's a Smashbox?"
gosh.
or "Pistols at Dawn."
Weak.
Yeah, Mo tweeted that his wife was like translating like 11th century Persian poems or something the other day.
What?
Yeah, that's what she does in her not her spare time. She gets paid for it, but that's what she does.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's How many of your answers are gonna have Smashbox in them, Terry Miller?
Only when they're appropriate. The least impressive trophy, first place in
Glow
blank.
Putting
Being
Championship, 2011.
I mean, I don't know. Pencil sharpening is like kind of tricky to get it real good.
Yeah.
You got to turn the pencil just right as you turn the, you know.
I've botched many a pencil.
Yeah, I guess it depends. Is it an electric one or is it one of those old hands, those school ones?
Yeah,
Dude, the old hand ones, that is so satisfying.
Oh,
to,
It is.
Cool Daddy just barely outvoted
Just
by
getting edged out.
John. 200 extra points for John. A good use for an old CD tower.
Water bottle attachment for a Zucca cart or a mini disc holder?
That's actually pretty tough.
Good answers. Good answers.
Good answer. Good answer.
Bobby, you think you could fit one of those mini EMAC Truths into a CD holder?
Probably could. Probably could.
Sorry, Joey, I played to the audience and I beat you.
I almost wrote that, so
Mini.
at least we had variety.
That's right, the mini disc holder. We've had the same answer before, and I think it involved Terry Miller at one point.
Yes.
A terrible name for a panini restaurant.
A panini.
Or flat AF sandwiches. If you don't know what AF stands for, go to the Urban Dictionary, kids.
Panini.
Who has had a panini sandwich the most recent? I haven't had one for like a year. Anybody? Recent?
Oh, it's been
My
a while,
daughter
but
makes
they are
them all the
so
time.
I
good.
made them.
Oh
I
wow!
made
I
them
just
today.
got destroyed.
Oh.
Wow, Tear Bear,
Dang.
take it easy on me.
I used to have them all the time. A panini sandwich like with ham and cheese in it.
Yeah,
Microwave
that's
it.
what goes in them. Yep. You've had it. My daughter makes them all the time.
That's good. They're good. Have your daughter come over here and make me some.
All right, the title of a tell-all book by a former My Little Pony.
Brownies.
Toy Story, My Little Pony. Bronies, am I right? I was going to say
That's
how
good.
a brony stole my heart or something. I bet you bronies. That's got to be one of the gatekeeper guys, right? Come on. Scully.
Oh, against one another.
I nailed that. I got you.
Oh. Scully takes that one down. And he gets a super quiplash over it.
That's 1,000.
Ouch.
1,000 bonus points.
Where's Albert Tam when you need him? All right, a promise you shouldn't make to a sick child. You won't die, or it wasn't me.
Both of those are great. Oh, God, both of those are phenomenal. Nice job, John. Nice job. Oh, well done. The saddest thing to say with a voice full of helium. Then my mom was stepped on by a giant. I can't do helium. You love me long time?
Wow.
There's got to be like a voice filter in my system for that somehow. I just never used it.
Yeah, it's called Joey.
Joey, can you say those for us?
It goes to the
Dead
oh,
even tie.
wow.
You and me, Cool Daddy. We'll split that. We'll split that. All right, that's the end of round 2. I think we're going to see some scores. Real quick, the way round 3 works, Everybody's going to get the same question. You'll see it on the screen. You need to usually complete either the comic or the saying, and then we'll pick the top 3 answers. Each person will pick the top 3 answers. So I'm going to go to a full screen of the Jackbox here. Whoop.
All right, sweet.
Is there a cheaper way to do this?
Oh, maybe I should have taken my time. It's way too quickly.
Oh gosh. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous.
Ah.
The group here. Hopefully everybody here had a chance to answer.
I did not because I dropped out by accident.
Oh,
It's okay. That's why I have Derek here. That's why there's 2 of us.
That's true.
Yeah.
Double chance.
And when
to
you
win.
went head to head, he got you.
But
All right.
So now what happens?
Now you vote
You
on
vote on your top 3.
Yeah, you vote on your favorite, then your second favorite, and then your third favorite.
And then it'll give points based on all the votes. And we'll figure out who wins. Some of the answers are the amazing DG man, not legally. Well, we can do it the old-fashioned way, OPD. I could just use my arm and feel around. I can call in the high school intern. Terry Miller will do it live on Smashbox. The in-zone quick stick, or hydrochloroquine and sun.
Terry, can you not plug your show for one question?
Just one.
I didn't actually.
On your
You'll
show.
see. That one was not me.
Oh, all right. We got points. Then last place, Germ, 500 points. 1,000 points goes to John H. Scully with 1,500. Myself with 2,000. 2,500 to Joey. 3,000 to Mo. 35 to Cool Daddy. Terry Miller with the 4,000. What's that going to do? I didn't see
Wow.
what we were after round 2.
What's it always do? It takes Terry from the middle of the second card into champion.
Actually, you were in the top of the first card at that point.
Whatever.
So our winner tonight in our first game,
Oh, it's
DG
rigged.
Guy.
Woo.
Congratulations
always
to the
Terror
DG
Bear.
Guy. Some say that we rig it. Others realize that we rig it.
And-
So winning is DG Guy. Second place, Scully. Third place, Mo. Fourth place, Cool Daddy Slick Breeze. Fifth place, J to the V. Sixth place, Joey. Seventh place, John H. And eighth place, Germ. I think we got another one or two of these in us. So if you're
Yeah, let's go.
if you're
Yeah,
interested,
that
now
was
that,
fun.
as
I'm
always,
warmed up now.
we let the you or I usually take the
Michelle,
first
for
one
this
because
one?
we're smart, and then we let the guests get one. So we are going to play this again. Is everybody prepared?
Everybody ready?
We're gonna go same
Can Michelle help
players
me
here.
for this one?
Let's do it.
All right,
All right, we're gonna need Johnny's gonna. Do you start a new code or does that same code?
same
remain?
code,
Okay.
same
Michelle?
code,
Come
same
here.
players. All right, are you?
wants to help
Oh,
me?
Mo's trying to call in a caddy back
Yeah.
up.
Hey.
All right, get back here, Mo. It's gonna start.
All right, Quiplash.
All right, if
Here
you
we
need
go.
to bring in your significant other, we understand.
Yeah, it's happening.
All right, we hope you guys are playing along. Jackbox.tv.
She's smart,
ROSX.
but is she funny?
Just answer the question in the most comical way possible.
But she has to answer in another language. Oh.
She has to answer in Persian. Round number one. The audience will get a question as well, but our guests will get a different one. So the audience play along question. As you know, we have 71 people in the audience. That's a great crowd tonight. The best part about being Donald Trump. The funny part is these questions, I think, were created many years ago, before probably as president.
Why do you think you're bad at this game?
I'm not creative. It's good. Yeah. Why you don't need me for this? You're fine.
I just need like someone to tell me I'm
He just needs someone. He just needs someone to love him and tell him he's doing a good job. It's okay.
It's all right, Mo. You're not in last, so.
This is fun.
Yeah. Is that it?
Yeah, but then it's fun. Then people.
Oh, I can't.
Okay. All right. Cool.
The best. See, the audience is voting on the best part about being Donald Trump. And his butt. Yeah, that's funny. He does have a phenomenal ass. We're just being completely honest.
Nothing, not a single thing. Unlimited McDonald's. Everybody loves me.
Like, no bias. A dude smoking hot.
I think I was funny this time.
Is this pillow talk for you, Mo? What, talking about Donald Trump? I don't
I'm
understand.
just saying. I could see if I was like an old 60 or 70-year-old lady, how I would find that attractive.
I think we've tapped into a fetish here.
All
Yeah,
right.
no kidding.
The first draft movie line. Go ahead, make my bed, or go ahead, make my pumpkin cheesecake.
Yeah, babe, just put on that video of the State of the Union 2018 and we'll be all good for tonight.
Taking this one down. Go ahead, make my bed. Takes the
Nobody
guest
likes cheesecake?
just barely, Bobby. You're just getting edged out every time.
So
Sorry,
close,
Bobby.
Cool Daddy.
My bad.
That's
It's
all right.
all
Don't
right.
apologize, John. Don't apologize.
Oh, and Chris has brought his cat along. All right.
The new menu item at Taco Bell in 2040 will be chicken blank. Colonoscopy, yeah, I brought it back. Or flavored Cliff Bars.
That's meta. I'm into the meta.
It's very meta.
Imagine having that as your mid-round snack, chicken-flavored Cliff Bar.
Yeah, I'll be the first to admit I did not like it, and Scully got me. Nice one.
Nice job, Scully.
Boom.
Way to bring it back.
All right, and the next question: how you can spot a counterfeit Rolex? If it's on Terry's wrist, or when it screams 2 minutes.
I don't know. I want a Rolex that screams 2 minutes. Just every 2 minutes. Great.
I'd be icy.
Joey crushing me. DG guy, thank you.
And that is a quiplash right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
Joey, you have to
71%.
make all
I
yours
don't
about
know if it
Terry.
is. Sorry, no quiplash for you, buddy, but you crushed me. Well done.
That's all right.
It seems
Nice.
like the Terry ones are very popular.
They are. They got to play to the audience.
You know you found your soulmate when you look them in the eye and say, I just pooped
Them
or I
poop or
farted.
farted.
Yeah.
Wow. Some highbrow answering here.
That's right. This is
Minds think alike, right?
high-end comedy right here tonight.
Is that you, Mo? Yeah.
And
Oh, come on.
Mo goes,
Oh.
oh, Germ
But the audience
takes
goes
it.
a little bit. Oh, just
Yeah.
barely. Germ edges him out.
Poop is too messy, Mo. Poop is too messy.
I
Yeah.
know, but fart is just the first step to taking a poop.
Yeah. I mean, if you're what if you're sitting on the body and you're just like,
but no one
I
says that just means in that moment. They could have just been just before this moment in
that's true.
time.
That's
What a
true.
good Christian yells right after he's been shot in the foot. What in tarnation? Or Jesus fucking Christ! Yeah, we can swear on this one. It's okay.
Oh, Joey.
Oh,
I mean, you just got
man.
shot. I think
Ah,
religion goes out the window there.
Yeah,
All right, Joey taking that one.
that's a
talk
good
about
one,
losing
Joey.
your religion.
You didn't communicate right.
All right, the weirdest thing to whisper to a ceramic doll. Will you marry me?
Oh God.
You look older than Joey.
That's a good one, Terry.
I don't think it's weird at all, though. That's the worst part.
How is this a weird question?
Yeah.
Come on, Joey. I don't always pick on you. Johnny
No,
did
that was
time.
me. I picked on you that time. That's for beating me last one right there, Joey.
Yeah.
All right.
Meanie.
All right, next question. The worst time to tell someone you want a divorce is the middle of, got to be a corona pandemic, right?
Yeah, no kidding.
The 2020 PEO Worlds or a global pandemic? We have a friend who just beat that out. He got it in right before the pandemic. Now, President Company excluded, but a different friend.
Spending it truly alone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice job, Mo.
It was supposed to say Pro Worlds, folks.
Oh, 2020 Pro Worlds.
Oh,
I thought I was like, is that Phoenix Worlds? Like, what is
Yeah. No, I fat fingered it.
The kinkiest thing about an 1800s pioneer sex. Wow, the kinkiest thing about 1800s pioneer sex.
Apparently,
The array of
it's
wild
bestiality.
animals to choose from, or the horses.
what were they doing back then?
That's yeah.
Mine's like, and in this case, so do ours.
You gotta love options.
That's right.
That's great. That's pretty great.
Ticking the array. Oh wow, yeah.
I mean, horses could have been included in that. That's. I mean,
All right, we'll throw it in.
That's right.
I love everybody.
That's awkward. Sitting next to him, that's awkward. That's the end of round number 1. Remember, we're going to go into round number 2 where the points are double, but let's see the scores first. Who's going to take the lead right now? Joey in the lead with 1,500, followed by DG Guy.
Still third.
All right, round number 2.
Joey.
All right,
Same. Premise.
everybody bring in your best significant other. Hopefully you're only...
don't know what to do.
Your dad's there, we know. The audience question, one thing never to do on a first date.
Oh.
I can't say that. That's too bad.
I
I can't say it.
It has to be pretty bad to not say it. I'll just say that. I mean...
It's pretty bad.
We got 42 seconds, a little time to think. John H is already in the board. He's got his questions answered.
I'm trying to think of something like disc golf related.
Yeah, everyone's trying to play to the crowd, getting it disc golf related. Oh, that's an easy one right there. It's probably going to be, I bet you the answer, what I just answered in that question is probably going to get almost exactly duplicated by somebody.
So you're saying you're that unoriginal?
I'm saying that it's a good answer, but it's very
Unoriginal.
Why'd you bring me out here?
Derek, I might have hurt our brand. I said something pretty mean.
Uh-oh. Gatekeeper falling apart at the seams.
Oh no! Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Don't worry. No one can
I
think less of your brand.
I pushed the envelope.
Yeah.
Something
No,
you might
I might have
overhear in a
strengthened
completely
it.
full clown car. That wasn't my nose you just squeaked. Or let's vote before our congressional recess. Both of those good. One very on point political. The other mildly sexual.
The board saying, Mo, let her sit or get another chair.
John H taking that one. Congratulations over DG Guy.
Very nice.
I liked yours, but clearly as I voted for it. But everybody else went the other way.
That's all right. Good job, John.
Thank you.
A great way to spice up baseball is the rule: the 3 strikes and you're horny, or 3 strikes and you're stripping naked.
They're wearing cups, so I don't know if you can.
Only you would know.
I don't even know what that means.
You know. And Cool Daddy's slick.
He
breeze.
takes them all.
Damn.
That's a quiplash. That's a
Only
super
2
quiplash.
Oh, coming in hard. He's got it.
Oh, bam.
Just a quiplash. Well
Quiplash.
done. Plus 500.
Nice work, Cool Daddy. A Yelp review: a millennial would leave about World War II.
This feels like it's gonna be mean to millennials.
Oh, Mo's gonna cry.
It was like so 1918, or It smelled like something was burning.
Oh.
Wow.
I mean, I'll
Mo,
skip this.
you're a millennial by age, but you're at least 70 at heart.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah, right around now is when I usually start gearing up for bed, so you're not wrong.
I'm not
I liked
proud of
yours,
that one.
Joey. Good job.
Not proud of that one.
Woo!
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Do what you got to do for the
I
win.
feel like they were saying
Should you catch on fire, remember, stop, drop, roll, and then enjoy your last few moments. Do the worm.
Do the
Stop, drop, roll, and then enjoy your last few moments. Or do
Yeah,
the
no
worm.
one did the stop, drop, open up shop.
No,
Yeah,
the
Rough
DMX.
Riders roll. Yeah, that's where I would have
Set
went
them
with
up,
it.
open up shop.
What?
Oh, yeah, do the
Oh,
worm.
this
Come on.
is-
Come on, Mo.
Oh,
Yeah, that's way
Yeah,
better.
I-
I was going for dark comedy.
Everybody loves the worm, man.
Yeah, everybody loves the worm.
Oh,
I know
boy.
that. A time you absolutely should not wear white. A KKK rally. Sasha Gray's wedding.
Oh, I got destroyed there.
I think a KKK wedding would be better. I think that's a better answer. I'm gonna mix them up. Yeah, those are both good. I think John H is gonna take this one. The KKK rally. Barely getting the audience vote too.
Oh, man.
Scully, just
Wow.
barely. That
John
was a close
H.
one.
John taking
Killing it.
getting the quiplash.
There we go, man.
Quiplash.
I think you got them both this
Yeah,
round.
I'm not showing up this round.
Breaking news! Scientists have just discovered nature's fiercest creature, the blank shark. The bone-in shark or the double bogey shark?
Oh, how come nobody did DX?
DX shark. Valid or star or
Or the land shark, right?
land shark. We're gonna need a bigger boat. Cool Daddy Slick Breeze takes one side, but the audience goes with DG Guy, taking him down. Little early.
Yeah.
Poor Bobby.
Bobby started running that one down to the basket a little early.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
What should be dumped on the losing coach at the end of a football game? The bottom inch of all of the Gatorade, or the winner jock straps?
terrible.
I was thinking the bottom inch of all of Georgia. Like there was
that could be. Mo, do you want to introduce your guest? I don't know if we've formally introduced her.
Wow. Okay. Well, that was all her. So.
Yeah, which
yeah.
is why you can
Gets
say it was
finished.
terrible.
Yeah. Quiplash. Bing, bing, bing. This is my wife, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. Welcome to the game.
Welcome to the game, Michelle.
What a good rival to Build-A-Bear would be called? Build-A-Tear Bear or Buy-A-Babe?
I mean, I've been wanting to build a Tear Bear for years, so.
Keep
You and me
working on
both.
it.
You and me
Yeah,
both.
it's-
I watch him build every week. My answer was Build a Tear Bear. I honestly thought that was going to be both of them.
Ooh,
Buy a Babe. I like Buy a Babe, though. That's pretty good.
That's clever.
Johnny.
Yeah,
that's-
but it's Terry.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Like
it's
I
hard to
said,
beat it
that's
when
the
it's
one I
about
played to the
Terry.
audience.
Yeah,
I
the meta
assume.
ones are just too good.
Thanks, guys.
After the first round of our second game, let's see where we stand.
That the second round.
Second
was.
round.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. That's the second round. The points were lower, so I wasn't. Whatever. Jay
Oh,
to the
no.
V in the lead right now, followed by
Ooh.
John.
And then
H.
Cool Daddy Slick Breeze in
Cool
third.
Daddy Slick Breeze. All right, we're going to the third round. Everybody answers the
third
same
round.
question. I'm
Like-
going to zoom this in so everybody can see.
Cover with what? Oh, the full name.
Look at you, just look at you.
Oh, this is a hard one.
We see our crew right now coming up with names. We got John H, Johnny V, and Cool Daddy Slick Breeze in the past the finish line right now, but we're gonna check the tape in a minute to see what they get the points for. That analogy did not work out. We have 9 seconds, folks. Joey's in.
Oh, no.
6, 5. There's only 3 words you need. Come on. 3, 2,
Just put any 3 words.
1.
I missed it.
Me too.
Tried to
Suck.
warn you. All right, some of our options are really
Oh, did I not
wrong
hit-
operations, really rotten oral, Rico and Oakley, Ricky remembers Oregon, rough roller coaster orgy, rowdy romping orgasm, or read.
Yeah, that was a tough one. As some of these
Apparently,
not so
because
good
someone
answers
didn't
prove.
answer, you only get to answer 2 as opposed to 3.
I mean, the best one is clearly Ricky remembers Oregon.
Yeah, sure.
No, don't influence the crowd.
Are we not
I
allowed
mean-
to? It's not mine. I'm jealous.
What would he remember about Oregon?
Portland Worlds.
He lost brutally there.
Oh, yeah.
That's where he
2015.
Yeah,
got.
but didn't he win Beaver State in the playoff?
Yeah, but that's where he got one of his girlfriends. So maybe he'd like it for that reason.
I think a lot of our guests don't really remember that because it looks like Johnny V's got a stack full of
Oh,
Cool Daddy Slick Breeze 25, Joey 3,000,
So
Johnny
it's like Johnny V
3,500,
is going to take the victory.
4,000.
God.
Hey, Terry. Have they beat us yet?
No.
This is why
Guys,
we invite
we,
people to play.
Yeah! You got SmashBoxxed.
All right.
That's not a
In
thing.
third.
Not bad. Third is like the second loser. Way to
Yeah.
go.
That's
No
what
fear.
You're on the podium.
Third.
Bobby, you're on the podium.
All right.
Oh,
all right,
that's good. I'll
let's
take
play a
it.
third game where maybe Smashbox doesn't win.
Let's do it, guys.
All right. Yeah, we usually play 3 games a night. We make sure everything's going. So
Home-
right now,
Home field advantage.
it is a little home field advantage.
jumped
DG
all the way
Guy
to sixth.
with an average score of 71.75 in the lead right now, as well as the high score. J to the V, second place, 8,400 with 7,065. John H. scooting up to third with the high score, but his average score is low. That means he had one really
Not
good
good.
one and one bad one. So, all right, Cool
right.
Daddy Slick Breeze in fourth, Scully in fifth, Mo in sixth,
Can't win
Joey
them
in
all.
seventh, and Germ in eighth.
Mo, here's what I'll say. If there were 2 podiums, you'd at least be on the second podium. The bottom of the second podium. That's got to be like
Big
the good
Olympic ones where
takeaway.
They
here.
have like spots for the first like 9 people. Be one of those.
Yes.
All right.
Chris, I gotta
I mean,
say,
if it
there's
was a-
somebody I'd rather share the cellar of the leaderboard with than you.
If it was a marathon,
Yeah,
the
I
top
mean,
3
I
guys have
dropped
probably
out,
already
so-
gotten off the podium for you. So, all right, we're going to start another game here. We're going to hit same players.
All
This
right.
should start up here pretty quick. Welcome to game number 3 of Quiplash on Game Night, Smashbox TV. Remember, if you'd like to support Smashbox TV, we are going to pump our Patreon, so please give us money. If any of these other guys have Patreon, give them money too, but really, you know whose show they're on.
Ouch. Johnny, what a meanie.
I know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're ready. Game 3, round 1. Let's get to it. You put in all the questions we wrote, right?
Yeah, these are the questions we wrote.
Okay, good. All right.
The audience question, the audience play along question. So remember, you can go to jackbox.tv and put in ROSX to play along. After the Heimlich maneuver, the second best way to stop someone from choking. Oh, I'm glad I'm not answering that one. All of our guests are focused on answering. They have 53 seconds, plenty of time.
Whatever. I mean,
All right, we see some of our original guests. Tina Oakley is out on the board. We see Johnny Rumble. Doc Zen is with us tonight. Thank you so much for joining
At
us.
that
AJ
point
Risley.
now, we censor the audience. Thank you, audience. I saw a few words there that are not appropriate, even for
Oh.
us.
Wow.
Wow.
That's our first censor in
No,
4 weeks.
Yeah, that's our first censor. So Thank you, audience. Let's keep
Clean it up.
Let's
I didn't see him.
let's not insult specific groups of people.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. A warning that should come with spray on cheese. Too much will cause leaning tower of cheesa. Condoms are only 97% effective.
Hey-o!
I mean, who hasn't been there? Well done, Mo.
Oh,
Mo edges out. Too much will cause
The
the
audience
leaning
goes with
tower of
John
cheesa.
H., but Mo takes.
No one's ever seen the Goofy movie?
Yeah,
That's
I
right,
have.
man. It's
I
classic.
watched it a couple months ago with my son.
Oh.
What you wish you could say to yourself as a high schooler.
Dude, skip finishing this. Get on tour, bro. Or go to sleep, dumbass.
That wouldn't have worked out so well for us in high school.
Not so much.
There wasn't a tour. All right,
wow.
Terry.
DG guy crushing John.
Wow.
Stepping on his throat.
Give me that quiplash.
Flash.
Bonus 250 points.
The next question is, the worst part about being under Dracula's thrall is that he's always making you sharpen his teeth or blush.
You pick it.
There was so much potential here.
Did you get to answer this one or no? No. Yeah, there is a lot
Are
of
you
potential
saying? Are you saying our answers are disappointing?
It's like I translated this from the original Transylvanian.
All right, and Cool Daddy Slick Breeze just edges out Scully. It had to go to the audience vote. Otherwise, they were tied.
The worst catchphrase for a Star Trek captain. To the surface and die. Or SmashBox!
Really, Terry? Come on.
You just type in Smashbox for everything, even if it doesn't. I mean, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
It
but
doesn't
if I'm,
make sense.
if
Yeah.
I'm being honest, I'm voting for all the Smashbox.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't?
I don't.
All right.
I didn't either.
See, it wasn't me, you jerks.
It was Joey!
It was Joey.
Joey!
I took you down there, Joey, to the surface and die! I didn't know if red shirt would be too deep in the weeds there, but we'll see.
A car that would never sell is the Honda Groove or Pooperona.
I used to throw the groove, and I got
Pronounce
so
it.
much crap from Alex Geisinger every time he saw me throwing that disc, and so I eventually purposefully lost it.
Dude,
When I did my first disc golf video
It's
back in
probably hanging on
2009,
your wall, Joey.
I got paid by a groove. That's how I got paid.
Yeah.
He gave me a groove.
You should have been Groove Daddy Slip. Oh my gosh! Think how life could have changed if you were
I know.
Groove Daddy Slick Breeze.
for what it's worth, Macbeth has said that the groove is like a 13-speed T-Bird or something. I remember him talking about like it's not even that bad a disc. It's just people suck.
I really enjoyed throwing it, but I got so much backlash from the community that
All right. The worst thing an HR manager could wear: a Smashbox hat and nothing else, or nothing.
Very close. Two answers that are very close, but I believe I know the winner here.
I feel personally offended.
Mo, congratulations. You deserve that win.
Give us back your Smashbox shirt you got at Worlds on, Mo.
Oh,
Yeah,
Hold
Savage is right, bro.
Hold on.
no,
Why
that-
am I wearing that right now?
All right.
Because you're promoting the Pro Tour, as you should be.
The worst donut in the world is filled with bogeys, ticks, and COVID-19, or cat hair.
I know. I don't know how you fill it with bogeys.
This might be a.
Oh, it's you against me.
Oh,
Oh,
and
you
we
ti-
see what happened there.
Oh, you crushed me, Miller. I liked cat hair better.
You would.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a couple cats. I don't like cat hair.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See?
All right. A good use for an abandoned abandoned mall. I almost said its annual Smashbox TV Open or Safari
I
Round.
think that's first annual.
Oh, first. Sorry.
You could say ist annual, but I think it's first. It's hard to read. The font is.
Well,
Me not smart.
I couldn't find it, but if anything, that's a good thing.
Return it.
It just
Sure.
means it's in the wash because you wear it so much. We know.
Oh yeah, I wear it constantly.
Oh, Joey
thank you.
just
No.
barely edging out John
Man.
H.
Wow.
The Smashbox algorithm actually didn't work that time.
Whoa.
That's the end of that's the first round of this game. We're gonna see who's in the lead right now. Don't move, don't move, don't
Not
move.
me.
Scully, are you like out?
I moved. DG guy with
Oh my
1750, Mo with
God.
1510.
Was I in
don't know.
last place?
I'm getting
Or
really
something.
bad prompts here.
I was gonna say, are you getting in? Are you able to get in for round 2 here? Was it prompting you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it just
All
looks
right.
like you're not playing. We're not sure.
Oh, Johnny, you jerk.
No, I might as well not be.
The audience question: a good fake name to use when checking into a hotel. Tear Bear, Terry Miller are the first two. Cool, Bobby Cool Daddy Tear Bear, Smokey McTodd.
All right.
You don't make me censor this, people. I swear I will do that if I the minute I see one.
Oh! I screwed up.
I wish we could go forward and then come back to it.
Wish you could come back to it.
Yeah. What do you think? You like this one?
Sure.
Smooth Daddy, not so slippery. I think I screwed up and accidentally skipped the questions.
All of them?
Yeah, I hit the wrong thing and then it says thank you for your answers, and I don't remember putting any answers in.
Ah.
Oh well. I'll just sit
Alright.
here and make fun of everybody.
I'm gonna hit censor audience.
Oh my gosh, you didn't catch that one.
I did. That's why I hit censor audience. Thank you very much.
Okay.
That's cool.
Come on, people.
Some people,
Jeez.
you know.
Of course, when you complain about it, then it just edges them on.
Yeah. I waited because that's the same one I saw last time. Don't make me censor it, people.
All right. Martha Stewart's biggest pet peeve: when you don't pass the J or insider trading.
Yeah, she's hanging out with Snoop a lot. That's
Yeah, I saw
probably
that.
it.
She is hanging with Snoop a lot.
Well,
Oh, look at it, kitty.
That's a nice kitty cat.
My one-eyed kitty.
Oh, is he that one eye? That's
Oh
so
my
cute.
God.
Germ crushing that one. Well done, Germ. Not. I don't think
Didn't
it's,
stand a
oh, that is a
chance.
quiplash.
Oh.
Well done.
The 500.
got it. How old-timey sailors passed the time on long voyages.
Old-timey?
Playing Disco
Come on,
Valley
don't
with
let the
Simon
algorithm
Lizotte
win you
or
guys.
listening to Smashbox.
I bet you could
Damn.
long voyages. I
This
bet you
was
could get
a
at least
lost
one Smashbox
opportunity.
in.
You're texting people, aren't you, Terry? You're texting people to tell them to put it in there.
We have a sub chat going
We
on.
unite together to defeat the algorithm.
And me against
Oh,
Mahmoud.
no. Oh, but we assisted it.
Oh, that's you guys always just relying on Smashbox for the answers. Mo.
Well, I figured it's like a 6-hour podcast. Like, it gets you through one cross-Atlantic voyage.
Carnival is actually pumping our podcast through there. All right. What God said when he created the penis. Pancake batter milkshake, or this is going to cause so many boners. I don't feel comfortable answering this at all.
Why is your hand on my leg?
It's weird. I said answering.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's a tie.
I'll
Did
take
they
that.
tie overall?
I'll take that.
Oh,
Wow. Joey versus Cool Daddy. The number one reason people flunk out of ninja school: Bigfoot or wearing keys on their belt loop?
That's a good one.
I like that.
Yeah, one of those is mine, and I misread the question. I thought it said the number one person to flunk out of ninja school was going to be Bigfoot.
All right. Scully doesn't care what your excuse
You
is.
still
Well
gotta
done,
vote.
well done, Scully. You deserve that one.
You would have been better not
I didn't
putting
get
in
a
anything, Johnny.
quiplash.
The nickname Van Gogh gave his remaining ear: Great white buffalo, or what was the question? I didn't hear you.
Oh God, that's great. That's a great answer. I know what I'm voting
good.
for.
It's gonna be like, you vote, you vote. You vote.
Oh, Tear Bear coming
Hey,
in. I am
clean
deaf
it
in my
up.
right ear,
Hey,
just so you guys know.
True
What?
story.
dominate.
Getting the Quiplash.
Oh,
Give me that quiplash.
The quiplash.
Mo, don't get any ideas about quiplashes. All right. What the guy who used what the guy who used the first toilet said? Holy shit, or why is my seat already warm? Johnny V apparently likes one of them.
I
yeah,
love
that
it.
one. That one's good.
I love John's answer. You
Thank
deserve
you.
that one.
All right. John seems to take that one over Mahmoud.
Very, very valid.
Yes, that was a look of disappointment in her face. Mo.
It's all right.
That's the usual look, so I'm used to it.
I couldn't tell.
What a first lady does all day. Quesadilla breath? Or tries to sneak out?
Did someone else misread the question?
I'm guessing.
See, I'm not the only one who misreads
I hope
questions.
so.
Did you read what she eats all day, or?
Does all day.
That's the one that skipped.
Oh, the safety
So
quip.
it like
Oh.
auto-filled. Yeah, it auto-filled it. I hit the wrong button.
Well, I'll take the
How did it
quiplash. Thanks.
autofill quesadilla breath? What are you typing on your phone that's your autocorrect?
If I see
No, not
Torchies, I know where it's
autocorrect. It
coming
was a-
from.
It was
A weird
Saint Fancy
end of the date proposal. How would you like to come back to my place and
Oh, come on.
Really?
see my disc
Really?
collection?
You
or
gotta
smash
laugh
the
out of
box?
Michelle on that one. It was pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, that's fitting, I guess.
I
but
mean, Smashbox and
pretty good.
chill. I don't know. Joey again going with the Smashbox reference.
doesn't work out for
Didn't
him.
work.
Scully taking that one. See my disc collection. I like it.
Classic,
nice.
right? Classic.
All right. That's the end of the second round. We're devolving here.
Things are getting crazy.
Hitting the lowest common denominator. All right. In the lead right now, DG Guy, followed by Scully with J to the V.
So bad.
Scully,
so
you and
bad.
I need to come up with some good answers to this one. Let's.
Mhm. All right, let's see.
Word lash. You know more songs than I do. That's like an old white people song.
What, it has to be a real song or you're making it up?
You're making it up.
Oh, then why? It doesn't matter.
I know, but it's funnier if it's like something like a
Concentrate.
like Cry Cry Cry, like the Johnny Cash song.
Oh, no, didn't get that one.
Too bad.
Not really, got 5 seconds. God damn it. It's not
DG Guy barely
think of
getting into
anything
the
good
belt.
here.
I'm
I
not
could
confident
think
with
of- yeah.
mine.
Yeah.
Some of the answers are Screw Me a River, Little John yelling, yeah, screw in my head. Here, so screw me maybe. I like that one. Screwed like a light bulb. Gonna make you screw. I screwed up. Screw me baby one more time.
That's not like
That's pretty good. Oh. I forgot I have the vote.
Yep, got to vote for your top 3.
Here's a little funny story while you guys vote. I had one of the answers that's on there and deleted it and changed it to a different answer. So my answer was duplicating someone else's on there, which is kind of funny.
Screw me baby one more time. That was your duplicate, wasn't it?
Yeah, I originally put that in.
But
and
John
I
H.
deleted it. I deleted it, and I went another route.
John H., look at those stacks.
Yeah.
Look at those stacks. I don't even need to look.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
I
like-
should have
feels like
stuck
it's-
with it.
Germ, screwed my head. That sounds like a
that was
Nine Inch
good
Nails
I
song.
should have stuck
2000
with
Joey,
it.
I screwed up. DG guy.
Yep.
Oh,
Does
man.
John, can
That
John
was a
make
good,
up?
That was a good one.
I had it and I deleted it.
Oh.
I think it's even still in my copy and paste.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
going. John H., he's got to make a big comeback. Can he do it?
Not happening. No.
Can't. DG guy takes this one. It's a
Wow.
Smashbox sweep.
What the heck, man?
The Smashbox sweep.
Screw me
You
a
guys aren't that
river. Oh, screw me a river.
Wow.
Joey, Germ, it's been an honor.
Yeah, that was fun.
Hey, my defense is I missed the first half of the first round. So
Valid. I'll give you that one.
You did. All right, guys. First of all, did you guys have fun?
Yeah, that was good.
Absolutely. That was great.
Yeah, that was great.
Thank you guys so much for joining us, John. We're gonna go around real quick in around the horn again.
Let's talk about where somebody can support you and what you guys have coming up during this next few weeks.
Bingo.
Oh, me?
John H. Yeah, we'll start with you.
Oh, you can follow me on Instagram. It's John_Hollingshead. You can follow me on Facebook and watch what my daughter and I do all day. If Idlewild Open happens, I might be there taking photos just for fun. I don't know, but yeah, I hope to see everybody very soon.
All right. Well, thank you, John. Thanks for joining us. And then one other quick follow-up. You sometimes will go live, and then people can kind of watch your editing process. Do you have a schedule or any of those planned out anytime soon? And if not, can you get on it so that people can watch you?
Yeah, definitely. I usually post a couple days in advance when I'm going to go live and do a photo editing session. I have been doing like daily comedy photo edits just for fun, like do random stuff to my face just to make people laugh. I might get back onto that, doing that pretty much daily. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Hopefully it brings some smiles to some people's faces.
Well, thank you for what you're doing, and thanks for joining us tonight. We appreciate
Yeah,
it.
definitely. Thanks for having me.
Let's move up. Cool Daddy Slick Breeze, I know you guys are working tirelessly over there in Emporia. Lots of things going on. How are you? How should people be keeping up with you guys?
I mean, the usual, just type Dynamic Discs to find us on social media. We're just about everywhere, even on TikTok. Can you believe that?
Oh,
We're that
gosh.
cool. But no, the big thing, though, is virtual GBO. We were so bummed that we had to cancel GBO, but we wanted to figure out a way to make sure that we stayed connected with our fans and engaged with them, and we come up with virtual GBO. We actually have a full week of stuff going on. We're going to have an online pro panel. We're going to have an online virtual beer fest. We're going to have some Disc Golf Strong doing a training session, live Q&A. We're working on a Disc Golf Valley tournament, match play tournament where you're going to play mobile games to win some prizes, and a few other things that we have going on. Make sure you go to glassboneopen.com, and it's right there. The first banner you'll see, it says virtual GBO. You can click on there and see the full schedule of things that we have going on. So just trying to do what we can with the technology that we have to make sure that we bring Glassbone Open to the people that were bummed out that they couldn't come. So anyway, it's going to be a great time. Stay tuned for our social media channels for everything.
Yeah. So
and then of course, yeah, I forgot the biggest thing on Friday is going to be, can I say it, Johnny? Right, I can say it,
Of
right?
course.
Yeah, the GBO remix. Johnny V, what was a few weeks ago, called me with this idea, and I thought, this sounds really cool. And then when we thought virtual GBO, it was like, this would be perfect. So we're going to have a Smashbox GBO remix tournament to show on the Smashbox YouTube channel, and I am super excited about that. So make sure that you guys are tuned in for that.
That's going to be Simon Lizotte, Paul Macbeth, Eagle McMahon, and Johnny McRae.
all right. Playing
Nice.
courses in Emporia for the remix. Awesome. Joey, we know you've done camera work now for a couple entities, and then we knew you attended college, and now life's probably shaken up a little bit. What do the next few weeks or months look like for you, and how does school kind of progress or come to a halt for you?
Sure. Well, school's online, and finals are in 2 weeks, but it's basically been said by all the administration to kind of take it easy, and it's really not a big priority. As far as disc golf media work, Parsave, who I work for, Parsave Productions on Instagram and on Facebook. You can check us out. We have our next upcoming tournament is May 10th. It's Earth Day at Kale Leviska's new course, The Preserve. We're going to be filming that event and putting that out. But the biggest news that I'm really excited to talk about, but I really can't reveal a lot, but I'm producing this big project with Parsave and a lot of Minnesota pros, and it's going to be it's the biggest project I've ever personally taken charge of, and we start shooting on Sunday, and we've had close to a month of prep work going into it, and it's going to be a big, long project. Hopefully it'll come out sometime in June, but it is going to be one of the coolest disc golf-related projects I've ever done. So
awesome.
Definitely keep an eye out for that. Yeah, we try to take advantage of this hiatus to do something. And as far as me personally, MLB Joey on Instagram. That's my Instagram. I talk a lot about what I do in the disc golf media world. So if you're interested in that, you can totally follow me. Thanks for having me on.
No, thanks for joining us. We give you a hard time, but we appreciate you joining us. You're the
It's
young
all in
gun.
good fun.
He's the young guy, so he gets razzed a little bit, but Joey puts in a ton of work, and he's always been solid behind the camera for us, so we can't give our thanks enough for him.
Appreciate it, buddy. All right, we move over. Chris, half of Gatekeeper, the cuter half or no? Did somebody say that? Did I hear that?
No way.
Joey's stepping up. There you go.
Derek, all the way. How can you ignore those hair? That hair, the locks, the glasses.
Okay, simmer.
Come on.
Joey,
Settle
simmer.
down, Joey. I don't want to have to cut you off.
Simmer. You didn't bring a cat to the meeting. Simmer down.
Yeah,
All right,
Joey.
Chris.
You
Go ahead,
can
Chris.
search Gatekeeper Media on all the socials. Patreon's a real big one. We've been putting a lot more content out on Patreon. In terms of what we've been doing a lot of the top disc molds of disc golf. Been doing like brackets and more interactive posting, similar to kind of what Pro Tour's doing, some other media groups. That's kind of what we're doing just on a daily basis, and kind of curating a lot more user generated content. So reaching out to users, getting really good ace videos, funny videos. Because we don't really have a lot of content on the backlog for us. So we just are trying to find a way to get by with what media we have. We do have something really big coming. We did do a commentary contest for one of our videos. So we are releasing a video where we actually took a commentator for each hole out of everyone that kind of submitted their own video and put together a cohesive 10 commentator disc golf coverage video. So we're excited to release that.
Awesome.
Other than that, we have some things for YouTube that if Derek feels comfortable sharing, we can. If not, some you're just gonna have to wait for.
Oh, the
He's
tease.
leaving it up to Derek.
The ultimate tease,
Yeah,
Derek.
up to him.
You keep getting called the Gatekeeper tease. Now we know why. What do you got, buddy?
Well, I'm gonna continue keeping gate and say that you'll have to wait until we release it. But it is very exciting. We've been working with some legends in the field, but on a personal note, I've been doing a lot of like disc dyeing and things like that. We have also been trying to do stuff to encourage people to kind of stay inside and stay home, right? So like not the crossword, but the word finds that we've been doing and things like that. So just all that stuff is it's been a challenge, to be honest, but we do also have like a few backlog things that we're also looking forward to kind of editing together. One, I shot an entire 18-hole round with my iPhone that I'm looking forward to putting together and seeing, what everybody thinks about that, and the fact that there is a lot that can be done even if you're limited on technology. So, we have a Facebook group called Gatekeeper Mobile, so that if people want to learn how to better create their own personal content, that's a really good way. That's just an open forum for people to discuss, get feedback on their projects, ask questions on how to do things. It's been a growing community. We've been getting a lot more interaction now. So if you're interested in that, come say hi to us there.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll vouch for them. That's an amazing group. Those two I'm a member.
Yep,
those guys
me too.
are so helpful. So if you're ever wondering like, oh, who would answer my questions? Like, join that group. Derek and Chris are on top of it when it comes to kind of giving out advice.
So they're
Nice.
like gatekeeper answer men. I like that. I think
Easy. Name's already taken. Name's already taken.
All right. So our last square, we're gonna save the smartest for last. So if Mo, you could just step out of frame. We've got Mo and Michelle. How are you guys doing? You guys are in the one of the epicenters in New York City. How is life? I don't want to get too down here, but how is life in New York, and how are you guys coping?
It's been great. I mean, like, it's not like I was going anywhere and doing anything anyways, so it doesn't really. Like everyone's like, oh, I can't go see my friends and go to parties, and I'm like, okay, like. No bars for Mo. No, but seriously, no, it's I mean, yeah, it's kind of weird that like your home is your office. So like it's like am I sleeping in my office, or is like has my office moved to where I live? Like it's kind of hard to delineate those spaces. So you just like wake up, you start working, and then you're like kind of working the whole day almost, because like you're kind of like passively working the whole day because you're never like my desk is right here. I can't like unsee my desk when I'm like 2 feet away on the couch. So that like learning how to separate the work home boundaries has been difficult. And she's been teaching classes in the mornings. So like it's kind of like interesting trying to like be quiet while she's teaching these kids all over the world, and like because Columbia went to all was it digital classes, but yeah sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say like I have students in like India and stuff, and it's
wow.
crazy, but I'm sure that's just like a minor version of what everyone is dealing with right now. With I don't know how anyone's like dealing with kids at home and pets, and it's just crazy. So like props to everyone who's staying home and keeping people safe.
I've never been happier to not have kids. It's like,
It can be tough.
My parents are not psyched.
Most days I wake up and say like, thank God I don't have kids. Like just in normal situations, but like now especially, it's like just doubled up. But we're just grinding away at the disc golf network, just trying to make sure that there's something fresh on there for you at least once a week. At least like multiple times a week. I would say we're uploading something new there, whether it's flat ball, whether it's something from Catch Camp Sam. He's doing these cool scenic reels out in Emporia, whether it's me interviewing people. We've been doing these live streams, live rewatches with Ian with Central Coast Disc Golf that we've been partnering with them. So there's all kinds of different ways that we're trying to keep people involved and just keep making content. Just like, I mean, interviews are always like going to be relatable. It's especially now, it's actually like more interesting to hearing people like how they're reacting to all this stuff. And I got a new inside line that I'm working on for Morley Field. Is going to be the next episode. Kind of diving into like how they maintain that pace, given that they have like 500 rounds a day or whatever. So I got to get Snapper on the phone and talk to him. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to doing that one. Hopefully it'll come out maybe not next week, but the week after. So that's the plan. And we got some other stuff going, but yeah, it's all just making stuff. It's a period of creativity, right?
Yeah, this is when everybody gets to hunker down and really think like, I want to do something different, because normally our off season is really just a lot of recovery and kind of just getting everything prepped, but we did all that. Now we have another off season, so now it's when people are really starting to stretch and like, what's different and new? And I did have a conversation with one Jamie Thomas today about something we might be able to work with the Disc Golf Network on. So we'll talk later off camera, Mo.
Ooh. All right, guys. Well, all of the audience that is watching either live or the rewatch, I'm sure they all appreciate you guys. We love all your insights, everyone's personal take on answering some of these questions. We feel like this also humanizes everybody a little bit more. Usually, we see your faces behind a screen or behind a camera, and now this is really exciting to have everyone. And like I said, we have so many media personalities. We're going to have to do this with an entire new group of other media personalities because we can only fit so many on tonight. And yeah, definitely.
I know we have the best of the best. I don't know why we need to go to the B team.
Ooh,
somebody's got to take down.
Come on.
I don't know. All right, guys, for all of you, we appreciate it. We're going to sign off from you guys. We thank you so much for joining us, and we all miss you. I think everybody misses everybody, but Smashbox, big hug for every one of you. We appreciate it.
That's right.
We
Good
love
night,
you,
guys.
folks.
Good
Take
night.
care.
Good night, big
Love you.
hugs.
Take care.
Too close, Joey. Too close. All right.
Oh, jeez. Couldn't let it go there
No,
at the end.
I know.
You got
I
to
had
get
to
one
get it in
last
there.
one in there for Joey.
All right. In all seriousness, though, thank you to all of our contestants for joining us tonight.
It's a great crew.
Lots of fun. And these are the people that are, as I open the show, these are the people that are up till 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., and then up 3 or 4 hours later
To get the next round.
And
or
Bobby.
get commentary.
Yeah. I think of Bobby helping coordinate so much of the media. He's producing it and then helping coordinate it. It's just such a huge task by so many people so that we can have all of this action for people to be watching either live or in post or podcast or whatever it is. So thank you to each and every one of them out there for joining us tonight.
And if you have any weird ideas of things you'd like to see, reach
I've
out.
got a few.
Well, yeah, we saw your answers. Reach out to some of these media crews. Let them know, like, hey, I think this would be kind of cool. Because I tell you what, we only have so much brain power between all the media. And I've met some of these guys. It's not a lot from any of us. I'm just saying. So reach out. Give them some ideas if you have some really good ones that are brewing. And maybe one of us can make it happen.
Yeah,
and if the person you reach out to can't, we'll pass it on to someone who can.
And we continue to say we appreciate any support that you guys give us, whether it's Patreon or purchasing anything, but also almost every single crew has their form of a Patreon or some way that you can support them online with either a donation or actual purchases of equipment or whatever it might be from a store. So anything you can do to support them that way. Most of our media crews need it probably more now than ever, just like our players do as we chase around tournaments week in and week out. There's not a global entity that's paying all of us. So when we're out of work from covering events on the weekends, this is another good way that you guys could find a way to support them. So we do certainly appreciate it. Do we have anything else major to touch on besides Tuesday night? We'll be back for our regular podcast.
That's right.
Anything else major to touch on?
No, our schedule is Tuesday night for the regular podcast. Next Thursday night will be game night. Next Friday night is the virtual GBO. We'll be doing the remix, probably with Cool Daddy Slick Breeze and Robert McCall, or maybe just Robert McCall. I don't know. We'll get that worked out. But that's our next week of scheduled programming. Until then, we ain't got nothing.
All right. Yeah, I've got some stuff to edit. And
of course you do.
As soon as that is ready, I've got some bonus action from 2019. And as soon as that is ready, we think we even have kind of an interesting way to present that as well. I've got some MVP Open, some bonus Ledgestone stuff, bonus MVP. So we'll see if we can get that stuff out there as well. And then, of course, all of our regular superstars have all their channels to go out and support and to watch as well, Simon and the rest of the crew. I think we can close it out, guys. Please go out and support all of these media teams in any way that you can. One thing we're doing on the podcast, and this will continue next Tuesday, is we're catching up with each media team that wants to join us. We're catching up with a media team each week. So last week we had Ace Run Productions, or just a few days ago. Next week I think we've already got slotted Gatekeeper, so it was great to see them and talk to them tonight, but we'll get more in depth with them come Tuesday night during our regular podcast. So that's something you guys can look forward to, as well as learning a little bit more about these media crews and some of their background and their history and story as we're here in the off-season 2.0. So we're going to close it out for game night number 4. I'm not going to mention who won again, but I want to thank you guys for joining us. Johnny V, Terry Miller, the Disc Golf Guy. This has been SmashBoxxTV Game Night 4. We'll see you Tuesday night for our podcast when you step inside the Smashbox.